everyone, today I'll be reviewing Netflix original series is called Viking Valhalla, just dropped on Netflix, and the show is a direct sequel to the Viking, like the History Channel, the huge hit show called Viking, and the show takes place from that show right after 100 years. What do I think about overall this show? Uh, Overall, I will just say this show was like okay watch for me. Like I see this say like this show is sitting on Rotten Tomatoes score is quite high, like 100%. I wouldn't say this show was like that good for me, but it wasn't bad. I'll say it's like a okay show. That being said, I thought this show's production design, the way this show looked really good. Honestly, it looked better than the Viking show on History Channel, because this show is actually, although it is Netflix original series, but it's the production is from MGM, Warner Brothers. So like they got like for them to make this show for them. So for that, this show definitely looks better than Last Kingdom, I would say. Personally, that is what I thought. It looked like the way it looked, cinematography, the location is similar, I will say. It looks better than Last Kingdom. That is what I thought. So I am actually huge fan of Last Kingdom, one of my favorite Viking show, beside a Viking show itself. So I really like the Viking show first 4 seasons. I thought they were really amazing. When I say first 4 seasons, I will say first 4 season part 1. I thought amazing. Of course, who doesn't like Ragnar Lothbrok? This show many times mentioned Ragnar Lothbrok because many people like him, obviously, and he's a legend. So this show try to mention him many times. That I get it. That being said, none of this character in this show you will like or get attached to or you care about them. That is how this show is built. Because on end of the day, I feel like Last Kingdom, you care about Wihtred, his story, where it's going. You feel sad for him, happy for him, mad for him. In Viking, you feel sad for Ragnar Lothbrok when he was like conquering the world. When he died, you feel so sad that you stop watching the show. That means that this show, however, you will feel sad or nothing for anybody, because none of these characters, although I would say all their characters do get built toward the end, but by the time you are already bored. That means that I think this shows a huge problem is, like all these Vikings, they're going to England to take revenge. And we see this England king, he dies after doing this massacre. After 1 year, he just died. Then his son take over his throne. And this son is so impotent. You are like, oh, like whenever you are making something strong, revenge or any story like that, you still need strong villain, I guess. I wish they did not show him like that. I mean, like, I get it. They're trying to build his wife like a strong queen or whatever. I did not like that storyline at all, honestly, because I feel like whenever we are watching this, like all this queen they take over, all these kings, they are impotent, and it takes away the, I guess, fun for watching any show. For me personally, I suppose, because I get it back then. Maybe some women are strong back then, but it will piss you off because you're not watching modern day show, you're watching history. So I don't like that, I guess. If that means this show wasn't good, it was like, I would say, okay, mid-ground. So I don't imagine this show will be a huge hit on Netflix, because first 2 episodes is a little bit uneven. When you watch it, you're like, ooh. Then again, many people will be swept away by the production quality and the design, although Netflix is hoping it will be a huge hit for them. But I don't think it will be a huge hit for them, unfortunately. Although we, throughout the season, they are like hinting us what is his name? The Liv character, he will do something. He was really like a letdown for me. The whole season, he's like just looking like this, trying to understand. I get that he was dragged into the war. He's not planned to participate, because now he was like, oh, I came from Greenland to take revenge. I don't need this war. So I get it, his point of view. Throughout the season, it took him a long time to get to himself. And the other guy here, his name is Harold. So Harold's character is interesting. He's obviously very good looking, but I feel like his story arc, I also found it meh. And that inside Frida storyline, I was like not interested at all. Like this show tried to feel sad for her. I did not feel sad or anything for her. I don't know. For me it was okay watch it, but I do imagine some people will like this show. For me it was just okay. And I am a huge fan of Viking and Last Kingdom. I have seen both of this show. This show is cross between Viking and Last Kingdom. But if I have to say, it leaned toward more toward Last Kingdom. You feel like when you watch it. That is why I don't know how Netflix is dropping Last Kingdom final season next week. That is ridiculous. But I'll be checking that out because I'm a huge fan of Last Kingdom. Anyway, that's my thought on the show. Let me know in the comment what do you think about the show, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to check out my other reviews on Netflix show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.